What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to my draft profile. Today, we will dig into the single most divisive topic in Bears Twitter right now. Yes, ASHTON JEANTY. Whether you want him or you don't want him, let's look into why. At 5'9", 215 pounds, pure, solid muscle, he is the definition of a brick shit house. Have you ever tried to tackle a pinball? Good luck, because this guy bounces off tacklers like it's his day job, and it will be. Now, before I continue to just glaze this guy, let's go ahead and look at a quick breakdown of his weaknesses. Not a ton of receiving production. Granted, he ran the ball 25 to 30 times every game. He wasn't really a receiving back. When it comes to running, some people say that he runs tall, which is funny. I mean, he's 5'9". How tall can he run? As far as pass protection, he's willing. It's not like he's not a willing blocker. Scouts say that his technique could improve and he just needs some coaching. One thing that's a pro but also a con, he loves contact and he is not dancing out of bounds. He's not dancing around people. He wants to humiliate you and he wants to set the tone, which is a blessing and a curse. Scouts say that he needs to be better at avoiding big hits when running in between the tackles. Some say that he lacks a little bit of lateral explosiveness. And the last and final concern that scouts have thrown out there is his top end speed. He has incredible quickness and burst, and he gets up to top speed incredibly quickly, then has trouble getting to that last gear. Some people question whether or not he will have that same home run ability in the NFL that he had in college football. Now, let's talk about his strengths. If you're going to have any chance of stopping this guy, you got to stop him at or before the line of scrimmage before he has any chance to gain any momentum. He gets beyond that first layer of the defense and into the secondary. Good luck, because this guy is a monster and he wants to absorb and deliver contact. He has a stiff arm move that will make a Mortal Kombat character proud. He rushed for an earth-rattling 2,601 rushing yards this year and 29 touchdowns. This guy was hands down the best back in college football. Now, if you're into yards after contact, this is what that guy lives off of. He's a yak merchant, rarely ever goes down at first contact. He's physical, he's strong as shit. Look at him. He's fast, he can separate, he gets up to top speed quickly, and he has incredible home run ability. We already talked about, he can put together a lot of cuts in short sequences. He's pretty shifty. He takes great angles, and he's a very patient runner. He allows his linemen to build blocks, and he looks for those run lanes. And once he's beyond that initial level of the defense, night, game over. It's very rare that you see a DB able to bring him down. His balance, especially after contacted, is insane. He rarely gets knocked off his spot or off balance. He has that low center of gravity, so it's easy for him to absorb contact and still maintain his balance and finishing runs. We said he's 5'9", 215, so he's compact and he's dense. You are going to feel him. He's also quick and decisive. He's very good at sifting through layers of the defense. Once he sees daylight, that's where he makes his money. One way people have described him is being a momentum runner. He'll power through these arm tacklers. Some people, like Bleacher Report, have referred to him as a D'Angelo Williams type of runner. I don't think that's a knock at all, but it certainly isn't, some of these people that say he's a generational running back or a generational talent. That is why there are so many conflicting opinions on whether or not you draft him at 10 as a Chicago Bear. If you draft ASHTON JEANTY, you expect him to be your guy and you are going to pound the rock with him. Scouts love him. I think he's going to be really good. 2,600 yards good. Who knows? We'll see. That's his story to write. Let me know what you think. As always, go Bears, bear down, baby.